Hello, I'm author Denise Turney, and welcome to our Chisel, CHISTELL.com YouTube channel. And I'm going to do a reading from my latest novel, Escaping for Freedom. And I think you're going to love it. It's a mystery. I'm telling you, I really, really, really think you're going to love this book. It's about 300 pages, and every page is going to make you turn them. I'm telling you, you're going to turn them, turn them, turn them. You might not be able to sleep till you finish this book. I think it's that good. I really think you're going to love it. And it deals with a subject that has been at times dominating headlines. So I'm going to start. I'm on page 6. If you go to previous reading, if you follow along, I started with the very first page. And then I did a little skipping, but I'm on page 6 here. And I might skip a little bit on this one as well. So here we go. While she watched her, and this is Clarissa. This is Clarissa, who's a main character in Escaping to Freedom by Denise Turney. Escaping to Freedom by Denise Turney. While she washed her face in her primary bathroom the following morning, she told herself to focus on the sound of the water rushing out of the sink spigot. Something kind of scary happened before this. Anything to steer her thoughts away from the faces that she's seen in her nightmares. I'm just worried about staying away from the city for so long, she tried as she dabbed her face dry. She dressed hurriedly. Then she packed and toted her luggage, her handgun and book bag downstairs into the living room. Luggage in the living room, she entered the kitchen where she scrambled and ate 3 eggs. It's going to make it dicey soon. For breakfast, took her vitamins and drank a glass of cranberry juice. After she washed the dishes, she went into the first floor bathroom, and peed. A moment later, she hurried into the living room and placed her Glock handgun in its case. After she put the gun case in her book bag, she glanced over her shoulder, checking to see if she'd forgotten anything. Certain that she hadn't, she headed outside, locked her townhouse, and walked toward her burgundy Toyota Camry, silently praying to God for writing inspiration. Yellow daffodil, pink, red, and purple tulips, and blue irises sprang up on the sides of the narrow 2-lane highway that Clarissa drove down for miles. Flowers, nature, color. They were what Clarissa loved about the hills of North Georgia. But oh, it's just going to get exciting, especially the area surrounding the Mozart cabins. She hadn't seen nature explode with so much color since she visited the cabins a year ago. The hills rolled with green grass, plants, and trees that birds and squirrels played in. The chirps and squeaks going up like an exuberant chorus. The Camry dashboard recorded an outside temperature of 94 degrees. Yet Clarissa punched the window remote and rolled her driver's side window down, letting cold air escape. Less than a quarter mile ahead, on the right side of the road, was a creek. Thanks to the previous night's pouring rain, Clarissa was confident that the creek running behind the Mozart cabins was full, allowing her to hear the creek gurgle, even if only faintly. And I'm going to sit down a little bit. Nature's tranquility continued to relax her as she drove around another curve, then looked up and saw a familiar red brick building. A wooden sign with Mozart Cabins Travel Services printed in thick black letters across its front was placed in the building's front window. And I'm going to skip down. I'm going to skip down. Let's see. Well, we hope that you keep coming back. Thank you, Clarissa nodded. Enjoy your vacation. We will, Sandy smiled. She walked Clarissa to the office door. Oh, and if there's anything in the cabinet basement, just leave it, she said. Like you, the previous occupants are regulars, except they stay at the cabin 3 to 4 months a year. We told them that they could store non-valuables in the basement. They stay at that particular cabin so often. And like I said, she added, we're a small family-owned company. We love taking care of our clients. That's what I love about working with you, Clarissa told her. She pushed the office door open and headed outside. You take such good care of the people who do business with you. After she slid across the driver's seat, she looked up and waved to Sandy. Then she put her car in reverse and backed out of the driveway. Let's see. Not supposed to have silence. Let's see. Despite her best intentions, Clarissa didn't even open the living room's roll-top writing desk. Instead, she popped a large bowl of popcorn, layered the popcorn with melted margarine, and plopping down on the living room sofa, watched the movies on Finzi, 3 movies on Finzi and 1 on Tubi. The movies didn't inspire her to write, yet she found them entertaining, especially Crimson Tide, the Navy flick starring Denzel Washington and Gene Hackman. The movies also didn't shake the gnawing depression that was starting to jab at her. She was yet to connect the role rhododendrons outside the cabin window with the flowers in her night. So I'm gonna stop here. There's something that happens. Uh, I could read a little bit more. Uh, she inched toward the window, kneeled, her right knee poking dirt, grass and dirt, and pulled her gun out of the book bag. She scanned the basement, shifting her body from one side of the broken window to the other. I'm gonna stop right there. Escaping to Freedom. I hope you get a copy of Escaping to Freedom by Denise Turney. It's an ebook and in print format. That's my latest novel. Please go ahead and get a copy and let me know how you enjoyed the story. Please hit the subscribe button and notifications to keep up what we're doing here at Chistel, CHISTEL.com. Bye for now.